Okay guys, no messing about. We have to get on with this new leak video. Now I know that what you're about to see here in this video is that some stuff that I already covered in previous leak videos, like some of the New York Toy Fair items. Like the only difference that you'll see in that video is just that they're basically just packaging variants. So you'll be seeing those in the first time, but in the package. And originally I was meant to put this new video with the Race to Celebrate Sally and the Formula One collab in the other video, like the last one, but I lied. So yeah, sorry about that. But without further ado, let's get on with the leak video. So, do any of y'all remember about the last video, which wasn't really that long ago, that I basically covered this listing from Ice Cat about the new 4-pack of the quote unquote new Race and Rescue cars, and that red will be an exclusive to this 4-pack. Well, that's pretty much what we have right here. Here we have the Target exclusive 4-pack, which will replace the Glow Racers, and it's more Race and Rescue items. So let me just get my thoughts out of the way. So taking a look at the packaging for this, is it just me? Am I going crazy, or does the packaging for this look kind of more larger? I know that it's probably just images, but for some reason the box of the plastic and the box in general is just more bigger than the Glow Racers. I'm kind of afraid of how they will have Target store this item. They get this item out, it will kind of be clogging up space, and it will be too big for storage, or maybe it's just because of the little plastic accessories that are in this pack. So yeah, here are the main 4 cars that are shown from the listing: Sarge, McQueen, Sally, and Red. And unfortunately, from Red, as I can see that you can't really see what's really different about him. All you can just see is just his front. And yeah, but maybe we'll see more pictures of him when more images get shown on Instagram. So yeah, basically the packaging shows just a promotional image of a Photoshop McQueen, the barf green on the bottom, the 4 cars. So yeah, honestly not really too excited. Mattel, what are you doing? Move Race and Rescue to a side. Now we're going to be looking at some more 20th anniversary merch with the Race to Celebrate cars. And yeah, these are pretty much the same cars that were revealed last month or so, just them in a 3-pack. However, the main 3-pack that we'll be looking at today is our first look at Race to Celebrate Snot Rod. And Snot Rod looks pretty different. I like the lightning bolt on him, and again with the fact of Mattel still being lazy, not making Luigi a special variant. Or I guess I know that maybe Luigi won't really be in the celebration line, but it was still nice to see a variant of him, and it just looks just so off. But yeah, this is the only new mini racer celebration card that we have that's leaked so far. Another Race to Celebrate item that we have so far is that we have this plastic image of McQueen, and I'm not sure this is just basically a big close up to the plastic sound and light McQueen that was revealed in New York Toy Fair, or this will be actually a large scale item, which will also be a Target exclusive. Because if you know that basically pretty much every year that Mattel likes to put out large plastic vehicles. Last year they had Race and Rescue Red and Luigi. 2024 had GRC McQueen. 2023 I don't think had nothing. 2022 had the large scale Ivy, and yeah, 2026 we have this large scale plastic McQueen. Pretty interesting. And speaking of plastic cars, we also have our first look at the in box and first look at the packaging design for the new playset of the 20th anniversary race to celebrate light up cars, and it's called Lightning McQueen Celebration Raceway. I have like really nothing really that much to say. It's just like the same playset that was revealed in New York Toy Fair, and basically I think you just like send McQueen like around like the loop de loop that's like kind of like a launcher you send like around goes around like all engines go style. So so yeah, it's pretty interesting. Nothing much to say, just that like I honestly kind of like the background. It kind of has like that dark light feeling, so the canyons. And also our first look like a promo image of a Photoshop image of like Lightning McQueen, which is pretty interesting. And also you can see on top that like when you press on top of McQueen, he basically lights up and goes around the loop-de-loop. And what I also think that Mattel is also trying to say with this like new playset is that they light up. Yeah, they are basically like light up cars. And I'm Mattel, I think we already like knew this with like the McQueen that is like showing like with that big small circle and where like someone was like pushing on top of him, basically lights up. Yeah, I guess like it's just like Mattel's like kind of strategy of like promoting this item. Hey, light up vehicles, come and get it. Not that it's like really that interesting, but here we have our first look of Rotor Turboski out of the package. And yeah, like he's like he definitely looks better like outside of the box, better than inside the box. But yeah, this item still looks pretty goofy. By the way, there is his side, and basically like the side of him, like nothing really too much going on, but like yeah, this style looks pretty interesting and it looks pretty funny with like the wheels. But yeah, I already talked about him, so yeah, pretty nice. Okay, so now we are finally going to be moving on and looking now some a little bit more interesting items on this list. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have our first time after quite a while, our first F1 collab like of Disney Pixar cars. I'm like, it's kind of crazy like to think about it, but at the same time, I think like they already like did a collab with F1 before. I think they made like a diecast out of like a popular like F1 driver. Like, isn't that crazy to think about how just some random toy companies just like say like, hey, guess what, we made a diecast out of you, and this is the only one we're making, so go crazy. Yeah, but anyways, here we have an F1 collab with Disney cars, and basically I'm going to be covering over like what will be like included like this like 3-pack, I think. And I'm not going to be reading everything, so feel free like to pause the video if you want to read this. So yeah, and I'll say like, so this multi-pack will basically like include like 3 vehicles, I think, which are Lightning McQueen, Francesco Bernoulli, and Alex Machino, aka Francesco's Pity. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how they're like doing like Alex Machino but and Francesco Bernoulli, but not like his crew chief, which I thought was that's pretty weird. And it will also include some pick crew member like accessories, so I guess like a toolbox, like a stack of tires. So yeah, and basically that's like what it also like says over there. And it doesn't say like on ice cap like what it will like, which store it will like come out in. Like I think it'll probably be like I don't know, like a Walmart exclusive, or like because they tend to get in like special exclusives like this, similar like the NASCAR. So who knows, I don't know if this will like actually like replace the NASCARs, because like I would honestly like to see like more expanded universe like stuff replace like the NASCARs, because like the NASCARs they have been staying on Walmart shelves for way too long, and I'm hoping that like Dale Jr. and Kyle Larson will be like the final ones. So yeah, hopefully that Walmart can like put the NASCARs on clearance and hopefully make room for like these new, although I could be very wrong on that, but yeah, still pretty crazy to think about it. to be honest, like I honestly kind of expected like Mattel to like collab like F1 to like make this like new multi-pack, because like in Cars 3 and Cars 1 they reference like many NASCAR drivers, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Chase Bracelet, Bubba Wheelhouse, and all those. So it's not really too surprising that Mattel is doing like a collab like F1, since that like Francesco is based off on the F1 cars. But yeah, I just thought this was like pretty interesting to share. Okay, guys, now the last item that we'll be looking on this list is our first ever Race to Celebrate card. And our first look in package is Race to Celebrate Sally, and oh my god, this item looks absolutely awesome. I can honestly officially say that that since that now that I looked at this packaging, I can now say that like this packaging is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna look at it. I absolutely love the background, and I like it. I can see the the background of a radiator springs in the far distance, and the new for 2026 logo. And also what I like the attention to detail is actually the road. You see, I think this is also the same road that in the first Cars movie where McQueen and Sally went on their first drive together. So yeah, honestly this packaging is pretty nice. I really like the attention to detail, and especially with also the confetti around the packaging. That's just so good attention to detail. And I already I gave out my personal opinion. So the packaging was just pretty epic and pretty good looking. However, when I look at the diecast, I can see that Sally is kind of a little bit one of the more weaker ones of this new lineup, because there's not really anything going too much with her, unlike all the other cars McQueen and Mater. Unfortunately, I was expecting her to have a lightning bolt, but no, she just has the 95 Lightning McQueen logo on her side, and also with the back, which is just a bunch of I guess to resemble a checkered flag, I guess. But yeah, like I said, she's kind of one of the more weaker ones, and will probably be very low on the list to many people favorite Race to Celebrate car. But kind of the packaging though, the diecast, it's alright. They could have been better, but the packaging really epic. Well guys, I think that is going to officially wrap off this video so far. So overall, not really too much items on this list. Well, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of great items on this list, the Race to Celebrate Sally, or the first Race to Celebrate car and package, and an interesting collaboration with Formula One. No, but if you look at the others, they're basically just they're basically just either items that are already shown either in New York Toy Fair, and they're basically just inbox packaging variants. I'm sure that most of these that you are seen already. The only difference is just that they're in package. That's the only difference that we know for them so far. So yeah, overall this is I always say this is a pretty good overall, if you ignore all the in package stuff that most people already know about. And we can now move on to these more interesting stuff, which I definitely both of these, both the new in package Sally and the Formula One collab, and those are pretty awesome leaks in my opinion. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, and see you guys next time. Bye now.